Hello guys, hello guys, hello guys. Come on now. Trying to find a good angle for my phone. Hello guys, assalamu alaikum. Guys, I put too much oil on my face. Anna, Anna. Assalamu alaikum. How you all doing? Today we are back again. Talking about this topic that people been talking about. Anyway, I talked about it. What am I talking about? I've mentioned it in a couple of my videos. How this whole saving each other thing, how I see this whole saving each other thing. But I'm gonna talk about it today in a different angle. So yeah, how you guys doing? Today is Friday and I love Fridays because in Friday I feel so holy, okay? So yeah, most of the time when it's Friday and I'm praying and everything, I'm just gonna feel so holy, okay? How you guys doing? Assalamu alaikum. Himdillah. Barikallah. Danaa wax si wolof it ndax li may wax dafa important. So yeah. Silungene. Naka hajuma ji. Balak American yi ñëpp si Africa de laay waxal ñoom laay waxal bugg a waxal ñoomate tey rek. Wait guys, I'm gonna speak in Wolof little bit first. For people that don't know what I'm saying, to know what I'm gonna be talking about. Balak American yi ñëpp si Afrique. Balak American yooyu laa waxal si. Ndax ñoom de taxaw leen fa xam woyu may hut. Assalaamu aleykum. Taxaw leen ma wàññi misib. Balak American yi ñëw Afrique. Si ñoom laa dikkati tey. Ndax ñoom de fim ne deskaaf fañ ne di def ay vidéo di wax ne ñoom fa ñuy dëkk Afrique pour save ñu. It's gonna move. It's moving. I don't know how to tie this properly, people. That's why I don't tie them this thingy. I love wearing hijab, but I don't know how to wear them properly. That's why I just do head tie instead. Don't even joke about I talking about the religion again, people. Give up the religion part. Anyway, so ñoom fañ bëgg a ñibbi Afrique waaye my lip gloss ñibbim Afrique mi nuñ koy defee moom la dugut ndax ñoom fañ wax ne I was supposed to iron my scarf. It's new but it's like so wrinkled. Anyway, who cares? So balaa American yi nga xam ne fi ne fañ ñëw Afrique ba pare fañ bëgg a ñibbi ñenn ñi fañ bëgg a ñibbi ñenn ñi ñibbi nañ ba pare ñu nga Afrique léegi ñu ne fa ñuy def ay vidéo di wax ne ñoom fañ bëgg a ñëw Afrique pour save nit ñi ma woy ma koo bëgg waaye bëgguma mu bëri ba kenn du dégg li may wax. ñu ne ñoom fañ bëgg a ñëw Afrique di save nit ñi comme ça dimbale ñu daal defaral ñu liggéey defaral ñu la defar réew mi koom-koom daal waaye xam Afrique yoo nit ñi niti Afrique yu bari yoo xam ne nag su gaa yi waxee loolu daf leen dee naqadi naan leen yéen ñëw leen pour save ñu ñun xam nañ li ñuy ñàkkuñ sonnuñ noonu wala suñ sonnee sax yéen xanaa ngeen ñëw tane ba di ñu save that kind of thing te gaa yi dañ si dee mer nag ba bugg a dee su Afrique si niti Afrique yi di wax loolu soo gaa yi fa ñuy def ay vidéo nag di wax naan lu tax ngeen di bàyyi tubaab yi ñu ñëw si seen réew mi di leen save te ñun nanguwu leen ñu ñëw save leen soo si wax yooyu daal la gaa yi day nekk moo tax nag moo tey mu bëgg a wax ak gaa yi waxal leen ne duhut ne nit ñi fañ bañ ne yéen ngeen di ñëw save ñu non waaye fa xam noo xam ne bu ngeen ko doxalee da ngeen ñu mën a save ñu nit danañ leen mën a save su dul loolu kenn du mën a save kenn xam na africain yoo xam ne yi fañ naqadi mbir ndax ñoom suñ waxee ne I'm gonna speak in English guys just wait 2 minutes please so ñoom suñu waxee ne ñun fa ñuy ñëw Afrique di leen save xam na si ñoom ñu xamadi ñoo xam ne fa ñuy wax ne fa ñuy ñëw di leen save comme ça di ñu wax ne xamu leen dara waaye xam na si ñoom ñoo xam ne fa ñuy wax ne ñun fañ bugg a ñëw liggéey ñun fañ bugg yéen ngeen dimbale ñu save ñu nit ñu dimbale leen save leen xam na si ñoom ñuy waxee noonu nag wax dëgg yàlla waaye ñun niti Afrique ñoo naqadi mbir rek fañ foog ne su nit ñëwee ne ma lay save rek nit ka fa may won ne man yàlla ju ndaw laa dëgg la xam na si ñoom ñu mel noonu ki ci mel ni ki tudd aat ki ma daan wax mbiram fii waaye xam na si ñoom ñoo xam ne fañ yaruta baax fañ bëgg a ñëw rek def ay business Afrique ubbi business dëkk Afrique so waaye gars yi fa ñuy mer ne lu tax ñun suñu waxee ne ñu ngi ñëw save Afrique ñun ñu mer loolu la gars yi understand loolu laa bëgg a wax si tey. Okay guys, and this scarf, I don't know what is happening because I'm just going to end up maybe doing it a head scarf. Because whenever I do the scarf, I'm not very good with doing the hijab, because I don't know. Whenever I do the hijab, it's like moving and just going crazy. Like, I cannot get it all nice and tight here, like how I see some Muslim girls do it. I don't know how to do it. So I just then end up doing whatever. Anyway, I might end up just doing it head tie if it's troubling me. Excuse my face, I put too much oil on my face, I showered not long ago and I put too much oil. Okay, people. So what I'm saying is, this, you're gonna save me and I'm gonna save you time. It's what I want us to talk about today, like the way I've never talked about before. I talk about it before in a video, but I never focus on it and just make a particular topic for this. You know how I normally talk about other things when I'm talking about other things, you know me. But today, I want to focus on this I'm coming to save you and you're saving me and I'm saving you thing. Okay, I saw some Africans, some Gambians getting really emotional about this. Thinking no one can save them and I understand why it sounds so rude sometimes, especially when you hear it from people like Art Kati. When people like Art standing there with her rude ass, talking, saying let's come and save these people. I understand why it can be annoying. And I talked about this before that no one can save Africa apart from Africa themselves. And that you guys should not bother trying to say that you're coming to save Africa. I said that before when I think I was responding to Art. Oh, I don't like this. I'm going to end up tying it, Asa. Because it's not iron. I don't know. It's new, but it's like just driving me crazy. And when I'm not comfortable, I cannot talk properly because I'm going to keep looking at it. People, wait 2 seconds. Let me just do something that I'm going to like. Yeah, like this. So this I'm coming to save you time. It can be possible, but there's a way you have to go about it, okay? And if you don't know that way, it become a nightmare for both you guys and us. Now, I just want to make it clear first before I even start saying anything that no one can save no one. We cannot save you. You cannot save us. If you are coming for safe. I know, this sounds crazy. I'll try to explain. If you are coming to Africa so Africans can save you, that's your mission, for Africans to save you. That's why you're booking your ticket to come. Then Africans can barely save you. They can hardly save you. And I'll explain why. And then I'll also explain why, if we think that you're coming to save us, then you cannot save us. And I will also explain why, before we even go any further. If you guys are coming, thinking you're gonna come and we save you, the reason why we cannot save you is, then you're gonna expect us to be perfect, and we are human. No one is perfect. You understand? Then when there's anything wrong, you're gonna get angry. Then when any African say anything or do anything, you get angry because you think these people are supposed to save you. And now they're not saving you. That's why they're doing A, B, and C, or saying A, B, Q, Z, whatever. Or then you're gonna want these Africans, because you think they will save you, you're gonna want them to just not be themselves. Just be like, yes, I'm saving you. Come on, come here. Oh my God, let me save you. You know, and that's fake. And Africans are not very good at faking in certain things. Certain things we are very good at faking. Certain things we cannot fake. I have to make that clear. So, I'm not gonna promise you that go there, people will save you. Although you go in there for safe, we all know that. But people cannot really save you. Even this UK or America or anywhere, we are running to from Africa. We are running there so they can save us. They cannot save us. That's why some of us come all the way here and we die. Because they cannot save us. Or we go to prison. Because we're in a hurry to have the money the wrong way or doing something the wrong way and end up in problem. And some of us come all the way here and we are still depressed as fuck and just going crazy with life, and just life is still difficult. This is the word I'm looking for. So there's no way that you're going to be saved anywhere in the world. This is what I want us to understand. You have to learn to save your mind and save yourself from whatever your trauma you're going through. Like this thing I'm doing, this self-healing journey that I'm doing. You can do it anywhere you are. If you don't know this self-healing journey, you think I'm going to go to UK, I'll be fine. I'm going to go to Africa, I'll be fine. You are not going to be fine. Africa can heal you in a way, but Africa can damage you in a way that your entire generation will never forget. I'm telling you this. If you don't know Africa, listen to this. If you're going to Africa because you think Africa will save you, don't even bother. But you can just go because change of environment, change of people are so bubbly, easygoing. You have the sea, the mangoes, you know, you have the old black community. That might give you happiness. And then you can work on your brain to change, to heal, or whatever. Then that can save you. You see? But if you just rely on Africans to change you, or Africa in general to save you, no. Africa can damage you. Especially when you come from abroad and they all expecting money from you. Don't even bother, they do that to us too. So, by the way, let me clear the you people thing first before I forget. A lot of you don't like this you people thing that some people call you. I try not to use you people a lot in videos. Doesn't matter if it's American or not. I just don't like to use you people a lot, okay? But I want you guys to know that you people is an African thing that people say, and it doesn't mean you people, whatever you think you people is. But if you making the Gambians or the Africans to know that you don't like you people, you're in trouble. Hey, you don't know Africans. When Africans know you don't like this, they'll say it every day. to annoy you, especially if they don't like you. I'm telling you that. This you people is nothing. People say to each other, you say to your children, you people, I told you to wash the dusters. You people are still there not washing the dusters. I told you guys to clean the house. You people are still there playing. You say that to your neighbor when they annoy you. You people making noise. You people this. And the other people going, you all of people this. You Mandinka people this. You Jola this. You this. It doesn't mean nothing. You people doesn't mean nothing to Gambians. I don't know other people. But us Gambians, you people doesn't mean however you guys see the you people. Like when people tell you people, it's because they're saying that because you're American or whatever. No. Even if you are Gambian, people will tell you people. Gambians always say you people to each other. Even if they're all Wolof or all Mandinka, or even your own children, when they annoy you, you're talking to them in a group, you say you people. You people are not listening to me. You people are this. You people are that. This is how we talk. It doesn't mean nothing. Just to make that clear. Because I saw some of you commenting and going crazy about this you people thing, taking it so personal. If you want to deal with Africans in general, calm down. If you're so sensitive with every little thing, Africans are gonna annoy you to death. Don't even bother moving to Africa then. And just listening to African videos and stuff. You're gonna go crazy. So don't. If you want to deal with Africans, listen to African videos or move to Africa, whatever, calm down. Okay? If not, you're gonna stress yourself and it doesn't mean nothing for many of us. Well, for me, even if I scream, I get angry and I even cry, the next day, the next 2 hours, I'm like a new person. I forgot about it. It doesn't mean nothing to many of us. So don't allow this to get to you. I have to make that clear too. The other thing that I want to make clear is when you're coming and we think you're going to save us, now you are in trouble. You know, you guys are lucky that a lot of Africans think that you're not coming to save us. I think you're coming to save us and we are going to save you too. I don't know how, but you know, like you can learn from culture or eat some fish and avocado. I don't know. That's what I believe. I don't believe you cannot save us. But you know how some Africans believe you cannot save us or whatever. Totally, like you cannot save us at all. I believe you cannot save us. And you can save us. And I believe we cannot save you and we can save you. I am sure you're clever enough to know what I mean. I don't have to break it down again why I cannot save you. Okay. Why is that when we believe you're going to save us, you're in trouble? Is that you're in trouble? You know why? Because we are going to tell you that you're going to save us, but you cannot really save us. For example, try to tell me to not believe in Allah anymore. Is that not what your number one reason for trying to save us? How many of you guys coming to Africa to save us and you want to leave us with our God? Not many. Not you guys I saw in the videos and stuff. Lot of you want us to get rid of the God first before you can even talk to us. Who's gonna agree to that? I don't think you're gonna have many Africans that will agree to get rid of their God so you can save us, so you can be friends with them and be happy with them now that they don't believe in any God anymore or whatever. Arab God, white God, you call it. So, now, how are you going to save us when we're not even going to agree for the most important part, which is we should get rid of the religion? I know the religion is very damaging in Africa, so don't even bother. Don't tell me that, oh, you think the religion is good. I know the religion is very damaging. They're doing it very wrongly. They're practicing it wrongly, abusing the religion. I know it. But me, I don't tell my community stuff just to make them happy. This is why I have a lot of haters. I'll tell you only the reality. No one is going to leave the religion for you. Don't even bother. You have some young people and stuff, or even some adults who don't really like take the religion serious. Like the way I was a few years ago, like they don't even pray and they just like, they're too hot by the culture that they don't even want nothing to do with the religion. You can easily drag those ones. But the ones that really believe in the religion, like the way I am now, no millions of pounds or no amount of change, no amount of save you're going to save me to make me leave the religion now. Don't even bother. I rather eat porridge every day than leave the religion and live in a mansion. So, For example, that's going to be number one problem. If you're coming to save me and you can only save me when I leave the religion, so you can be close to me because you don't believe in any religion. Understand? Uh-huh. That's just a chicken change to the problem we are going to have if I think you're coming to save me. If I think you're coming to save me, number one, I'm going to think you're coming with millions of money to save me. We all know that to save Africa is millions of money. Don't you know that even us, when we buy a house in Africa and we want to build it, we pretend, even if you have money, you pretend to make your family think that you don't have money. You buy this land, you're trying to build this land, but you don't have money. You just have very little amount of money, and you don't have money. You don't know what to do. You're looking for some cheap contracts to what? These people that building. You're looking for someone who can do it cheaper. You don't have money. Because the moment you tell them, I have money, I'm coming to build this land, they will be like, whoa. They start dancing already. So if to build this land was gonna cost you like 100,000 or 200,000, 300,000, 400,000, whatever. Now we are talking about a million or more. Just because they think you have money. So when you're coming to save Africa, you don't tell them, I'm coming to save you. This is the word I'm looking for. If you tell them, I'm coming to save you, and they agree, you are in trouble 100 times better to when they not even agree. When they not agree, that's your peace. When they agree, that's just number 2 of the nightmare when they agree. The number 3 nightmare when they agree is that now that they think you're coming to save them, they're not going to feel sorry for you when it comes to money, which is what I just explained, which is in the number 2. You're going to spend more money. And they will use your money anyhow and your stuff anyhow, thinking you're rich. That's why you want to save them, because you have too much. Instead of just, I don't know, this is evil and crazy, but I'm telling you the reality. That's how majority of the Africans will treat you. Doesn't matter where you go. So this video, some Africans are not going to like it too, but let's think before. So it's better when they don't even agree that you're saving them. The other main reason why you don't want the Africans to think you're coming to save them is that when the Africans think you're coming to save them, now when you come to Gambia, you are in trouble. Number 1, because we already come out of this slavery, thingy. Well, we are still in it, but it's like we're not in it, this independent thing. But the whole world is still corrupt. Doesn't matter where you go, okay? So it's kind of like slavery. Every government is doing to their people, and then you have the higher people doing it to the other people. So the whole world is still like slavery in a way, but not obvious slavery, maybe, this kind of thing. But because we kind of like come out of the slavery thing, so when you say that these people are coming to save us, and these people, majority of them don't believe in God, don't believe in any religion, and don't like people who believe in religion, and don't like you for the way you think. Now, how are they going to save you? How are you going to get on with them so they're going to save you? So that's going to bring a lot of misunderstanding. Because you cannot save me when you want me to stop these things quickly and just join you. Talking to me anyhow. Why you even believe in Arab God? Why you even believe in Jesus God? Why you even doing this? Why you even, you stupid. You don't have brain then. Yeah, like a lot of, people talk to us like that. And I know why you're talking to us like that. It's very annoying the way we think. So I know, even me, I say that to my culture sometimes. Sometimes I just have to watch how to say it, but I tell my culture all these things. Why are you doing child marriage still? Why are you doing this? Yeah, It's annoying, to be honest. You just want them to stop. But because you guys are away for so long, I explained this in videos hundreds of times. Even me, when I go back to Africa, no matter how painful it is to look at what's going on, I still have to calm down when I'm talking to them. Because when you just go, they look at you like, ooh, just because you come from UK, you've been living in UK, you're going, coming, now you think you're better than us just because you have some UK knowledge. You see, that's how African think. And it's not they're gonna think like that because you're black, and if it's white they will listen. No. Even if it's white, they don't listen. They might only pretend just to get the money from the white person and smile in front of them. After they left, they don't listen. Unless if the white person is slaving them, struggling them to death. But if it's a normal white person coming up talking, and doing normal thing, trying to talk to them about stuff, it's the same as you doing it or me doing it. So don't even bother thinking that they're only doing that because you're black. No. It's an African thing. When someone is better than you, no matter how tiny they're better than you, even if it's knowledge, they hate it so much they don't want to listen. It's like a curse. It's not every African is very outgoing and going crazy. Some are outgoing in a way, but in a way they're very strict and very, I'm going to read your comment, guys. I'm coming. So they're going to think, I'm just joking because I don't want to read comments and come back, and I have to say these things first. This is important. It's going to make us, for example, if we say, yeah, you're coming to save us, yeah, come and save us, for example, yeah, we agree. We're like, yeah, everybody, the whole Africa is like, yes, welcome the black Americans to come and save us. Hooray, come and save us, and we save you too, this kind of thing. And then you guys come. Now, what's going to happen next is you're going to want to save us in, for example, a lot of you will want us to get rid of the religion first. Because a lot of you don't like the religion. And then you're going to want to get rid of child marriage. I want to get rid of child marriage too. But maybe you're going to want to, if you don't understand how to deal with us, this might happen. You're going to want to get rid of it quickly that it's not going to work. Because this is a culture that is deep inside from the roof. Millions of years they're doing it like this. You cannot just come and they're going to think you're rude and you're trying to insult them. Especially the fact that you've been in America for all these years and you have American accent and everything. Doesn't mean that we're looking at you as a stranger. Like I said, even me, when I go back to Gambia, they look at me like a half stranger now already, just because I live in the UK. Even my own family. When I talk to them anyhow, they don't like it. My mom said it in the video yesterday that when I first started talking about this child marriage thing, she doesn't like it. She only hated it more because she think that because I was in the UK, I was trying to tell her that now I can do what I want, I'm in the UK. And I know my mom was talking to me like that the whole time whenever I tried to talk to her about child marriage. I can see the way she was talking to me, that she's trying to talk to me like, you are in the UK now, that's why you're doing this. If you were here, you will not do this. There's something to do with abroad and Africa, right? There's a way you talk, they will just think it's because you're abroad, you're trying to tell them that we are better. It's to do with the slavery thing, I think. What do you think? So, if you want to focus on this word, I'm coming to save you and you're coming to save me. Or I'm coming to save you or whatever. Or you're saving me. It's none of it will work. Then we cannot save you and you cannot save us. But if we put that word aside and just know what we know, knowing that we could save Africa a lot and Africa could save us a lot. We that coming from abroad, even we that live here for years and have some knowledge and go back, we can still save Africa a lot. For example, I doubted that I was going to be talking about child marriage if I didn't travel here, and that's the reality. If I didn't travel here, I was like my sister. I was going to be like my sister. This child marriage is not me alone. This child marriage happened to 4 of us. Me and my other 3 sisters. The first one died. The other 2, they're there. They're not talking about it. One is younger than me and the other one is older than me. They're not talking about it. Although my one was many, because me, I was very stubborn. I didn't want to sleep with these men. So they keep divorcing me. I find a way to not sleep with them. So they keep divorcing me and then somebody else married me. It's a long story. But it's not me alone. So I believe if I was still in Gambia, I will never have the gut to talk about it. It's a big embarrassment to the community. Big embarrassment. People gonna say you don't respect your mother, that's why you're talking. And your mother, even her enemies are gonna laugh. You yourself, your enemies are gonna laugh. They're gonna say that everybody have pain there. But you're just talking about your pain forever. It's like you've not moved on. We have enough of this now. Come on. We don't want to hear this anymore. Even people talking about FGM, they go through that too. So we can save Africa. That's the reality. Us abroad. You guys and us that are here going back, coming and going back for good, whatever. But if we are telling them, I'm coming to save you, even this child marriage thing, if I tell them I'm coming to save you, it's not going to work. I'm telling you this. I have to talk to them in a way like they're saving me even or whatever. I know it's very painful, but because you just feel like, but you can't do it. I'm telling you this, it's not going to work. Africans are very stubborn and have pride. Don't see us like this. We have multi-personality. What's the English word? Like, we are very weird sometimes to understand our personalities. In some area, we are very just like going with the flow. And in some area, we're like, and this is very bad, I know. But this is just how it is, so. Also, the other thing, like I said, that if you're coming for us to save you, or for you to save us, the main problem that it's gonna do is division. Like I said, when you're coming for us to save you, you will expect us to do so much for you. And we're just human, no one is perfect. And you start noticing every little thing. You're like, they don't love me, they don't like me, they're supposed to save me, and they're supposed to show me love and care. They're not doing that. And the same thing, even if you're from Gambia, they will do it to you. But you can't see it. You start thinking everything is because you're not from Gambia. If you know us, the Gambians, what we go through in our own country. If you're Wolof, you have little argument with the other tribe, they will insult you and tell you Wolof people are like this, Wolof that. The Wolof do that to other tribes too. Are we not all Gambians? You want to marry other tribes, sometimes they will tell them you're not allowed to marry Wolof, or you're not allowed to marry this tribe or that tribe. I guess if someone did that to you, you'll be thinking, ooh, because I'm American. That's why they don't even want their child to marry my daughter. You will think that, yeah. Not knowing that they will do that if your entire generation was from the country. You don't know Africa. That's why I told you Africa cannot save you. Don't even bother. You can save yourself through Africa, but Africa cannot save you. If you know the dark stuff that's happening in Africa, like Art was saying, don't just see us smiling like this. Africa have good things, but it has so many damaging stuff. And also, the other thing that it's going to do when we think that you're coming to save us is that we're going to start looking at you guys like you guys are trying to tell us that we are your master, we are your new slave master, and that we want to save you. But now, if you don't agree, stay there. We are clever and intelligent. We will stay here. Especially some of you that say it in your videos anyway. Trying not to mention too many names today. Trying to be good. Subhanallah, this is Friday. Some of you that are saying it in your videos. You know, these people that don't have the same mentality with us, let them stay in that area. Let them live in their little island. Physically saying it like this, and you guys liking and commenting happily. What is that message telling us? How are you going to save us when you are telling us to stay in the other side? It's like me now going back to Gambia to fight child marriage, and I'm like doing my whatever, campaign or whatever you call it, doing my meeting, and I have two women who agree, and I tell the two women that all these other women who don't agree, leave them, let them stand in their land, let them stand in their little island. How I'm gonna save them when those women have more children to save than these two women? Understand? So even if they don't agree, I still have to like, hey, if you don't die, well, you still have to be like, really? Oh, but it's really nice if you try not giving your children to get married early. Good luck, God will bless you, and these children will grow up good. They're not gonna be stressed. Why don't you just listen? I tried. And they'll be like, no, this is our culture. I don't want to try it. You're rude. Who are you coming from? You can't try and tell us what to do. And I'll be like, oh, it's not like that. Don't you think that's how I'm supposed to do it? Or I'm just gonna tell you, acha, go and stay in that lane. Stay in your lane. Stay in your little island. Hence you're stupid, giving your children to get married young. Who cares? Leave them, let them die. Is that how I'm gonna do it? What do you think? This is exactly like, I'm using this example. I like to use everything for example. What do you think? This is exactly like what you're trying to do. It's like how I'm trying to save my culture for child marriage. I understand this. It's so painful though. You want to save the culture for from child marriage and everything else. I know. But the way, if you guys focus on I'm coming to save you and I'm coming for you to save me too, it's not gonna work. Just come and do it. You're gonna do it happily, peacefully, and you will succeed if you just come and do it. And do it with love, do it with care, learn the culture, you know. If not, you guys gonna stay in your lane, we stay in our lane, and then we're gonna be war, we're gonna be enemies, just like America, worse than America. What do you think? You don't want that. You want when you come in the next 10, 20 years, we're all one people, our children getting married to each other, you know, we are best friends, naming our children to each other, just going and coming from each other's houses, drinking attire together. You teach me your American culture, you know, like no child marriage and all this good thing from the West. I learn it. You also learn all the good thing that we have. What is our good thing even? Hardly ever, but anyway. Sorry people, I'm just grumpy these days. This child marriage thing, this child marriage victim is just driving me crazy these days. But I mean, we have good stuff, to be honest. Like we have, like, you have to respect your parents no matter what. Ain't that amazing? People, I don't know how I'm feeling. It's like I need a comedy stage today. Because when I'm so stressed, I just need a comedy stage. People, let me get this to clean the thing. So it's like we have, like, you have to respect your parents, you know, which is good, but sometimes bad too, you know. But especially if the parent is finding marriage and you still have to choke yourself to respect them and listen to them, you know. So we have those good things, and we have, what other good things? Yeah, we have, like, you appreciate nature, you know, and you're just happy no matter what. Let me come, people. I'm coming to read your comments. So we have that, and we also have, like, we have God, which a lot of you don't want the God anyway. I don't even know why I'm mentioning that. It's cold. A lot of you don't want the God part. But we have God too. A lot of us have God, you know. Even though a lot of our culture in Africa, a lot of the time they just don't even listen to the God. They're praying, but they don't even listen to the God. You know, like, especially the men and that, you know. It's so annoying. But so we have little good things that you guys can learn from. It's not little, to be honest, but like I said, these days I'm just so angry with this child marriage thing. So I cannot even promote my culture very well these days. Hi. Thank you, sister. What kind of tea is that? We also make that tea in Morocco. Oh, it's green tea. Who is this Amijo? I don't know what you mean. It's me. Hello. You cried yesterday. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I've been very emotional about this video too, on just the whole thing, the fact that the child is going through this. It's a nightmare. So I know why you guys want to, you know, like, help the culture and everything. And I want that too, but this culture is a nightmare if you don't know how to go about it. Americans can't save their own hood now. They want to save others. The hypocrisy. Why don't you try to save your own people? No. It's not easy to save America. It's like trying to save UK. the way this country is systematic. What's the English word? So they can save Africa in a way, like especially that tiny Gambia. It's easier, but it's gonna be long procedure, and it's gonna be there's a way they have to do it. Let me see if I can put this here. There's a way they have to do it. And a lot of you don't like the fact that, you know, when they say they're coming to save Gambia, you get angry, Africa. But like I said, they can save Africa and Africa can save them, but it's like they can save Africa and they cannot save Africa. Africa can save them and Africa cannot save them. If you understand what I mean. When they're coming and they think we can save them, then we cannot save them. But when they're coming and we think they can save us, then they cannot save us. And some of them think that we're not supposed to think like that because it's like we're Hanyan. Hanyan is Anyan, but God, my strong fana say Hanyan. Hanyan is like, I don't know how to say Hanyan in English. Hanyan is like stingy, but it's different from stingy. It's like, you know, when someone wants you to give them this and you're like, I can't give it to you. But you can give it. It's not going to do you nothing, but you just wicked or something. I don't know the name for that in English. It's called Hanyan in Gambia, in Wolof. So it's not like we are Hanyan of saying that you can come and save us. Me, I'm too down to earth. You know me. I say worse thing than that. That's nothing. But the reality is, when you guys earn that title and we give it to you, you'll be in trouble. I already explained that 100 times. You don't want the Africans to start looking at you like their savior. Because then they're going to run to you for everything. And you cannot give them everything. They have to learn how to work their own money. And they're just not going to feel sorry for your money. And it's just going to get so bad. And you're going to want them to stop whatever they believe in and follow you. And it doesn't work like that. This is going to take years of us to change Africa slowly. And the way some of you are going, it's not like you guys want to be patient. I know some of you want to be patient and you're patient, but a lot of the people that are talking like Amijo, they're not showing like they're patient for waiting until we are ready to change. It's like they want us to change now, you know, like, or they call us stupid, or they tell us to stay there in our lane, whatever that means. That's what I see them doing and saying in their videos, a lot of them. And when you give African that kind of attitude, you're done. Because it's going to be very hard for the Africans to trust you again and just to look at you like a kind, loving person. This camera is going crazy because it's just, when I put it down, it's just lying down. Come on! Don't worry, I'll just bring it here. So yeah, if you guys think that you're coming to save us, you're going to be in trouble. If you think that you're coming for us to save you, yes, they're going to be in trouble. So, but I think we can all save each other without saying it. You see? Because if I think you're coming and I'm saving you, you'll be in trouble because I'm going to expect you to do whatever I want when you come to Africa. For example, you don't believe in God, I have a problem with you. You don't believe in certain things that I believe in, I have a problem with you. You two will do the same thing to me. Then how are we going to save each other? You don't want the Africans to think that they're saving you. Africans saving you. So you're going to do what they're doing. You're going to do child marriage and everything they're doing. You do it. That's what they're doing. They're saving you, remember? You're not going to like her. So now, how are they going to save you when you don't like what they're doing? And this camera is driving me crazy. Let me see, people. So, if we take away the word, you're coming to save me, I'm coming to save you thing. And we just focus on how to go and settle there, you know, and do whatever we're doing, then we'll be fine. Because why you guys cannot get away? And I also say that, I also see some people saying that, why is the Chinese and the Arabs and stuff coming there? doing business, the government giving them the resources, what's the English word? And they get in a wee red. But for us saying we are coming to save them, they don't like it, they're so jealous. Yeah, I hear some people saying that. Number one, you cannot say or do what these Chinese and Arabs are doing. I put too much oil on my face, people. And get away with it. You know why? Because number one, you are black. So whatever you do, the Africans are going to say that you're black and you're doing this to us. You're worse than the Chinese there. So that's number one reason why you cannot get away with it. Number two, the fact that you are coming to live there, have a family there, have children there, settle there. And even your children might end up being African president and African leaders and stuff in the future. This kind of thing. So how? Some Africans are going to jump over it already just hearing this, thinking that instead of their children being a president, your children will be instead. Calm down, people. When people come back home, I don't want to say disabled, because when I say disabled, they'll think that's bad. I already explained the disabled in the beginning. It doesn't mean nothing. We say that to our children all the time. You people, you know, and in Africa, we say that to each other. These people and these people say these people. But anyway, I don't know what so I'm going to use you guys. These people is an African thing. It doesn't mean whatever you guys think disabled is. So I explained that in the beginning. But I'm just going to try to say you guys. I don't use these people too much, but I use it. I'm African. So when we think that you guys are coming to save us, you're not going to like the consequence of that. You know, in this world, every title have a big consequences. Me that trying to save my community for child marriage and stuff. If you know the price I'm paying for this. That's why you have millions of other women who go through child marriage and they all. Some of them will not even see their husband that is married to them now. Don't even know that they've been through child marriage. They're hiding it that much. Not to mention seeing it in a video. Even when you pay them hundreds of millions, they won't do it. Because of the price that you have to pay. So every title comes with a big price. But you guys can save Africa and the whole world and even us, someone like me. I would be happy to say it in a video that you know the AA save us, they save Africa, look at what they're doing. You know me. I'll tell it. When I see you guys saving Africa in the next coming years, inshallah, if we are still alive, I hope so, I will say it. But if you want people to see now that you're coming to save or you're coming for us to save you, ooh, you might not even save us then. Because Africans, especially Gambians they have really nice and kind character, but they have very wicked character. I don't want to say they, like I'm not Gambian, I'm Gambian too, so let me just say we have double character. We have good, nice, kind character, but we have evil, wicked, jealous character that if you know it, you will not even want that title. If someone tell you, here is the title, you tell them, take it, I don't want it. You guys don't know what you're asking for. They will make sure you fail. So you're not going to tell them that I save you. And you know why they're going to make sure you fail? So you're not going to tell them, I say I'm the one who saved you. It's because our culture, like I always said, our culture, they will bully you for everything. We've been bullied so much that we are all bullies. So because they will bully you for everything, doesn't matter it's child marriage or FGM. Don't you know that people bully each other for FGM? People always insult me for not going through FGM. that I've been, I've been through child marriage, and people watch me, they know. They still insult me for not cutting my thing. They're like, you not cut that. That's why you're so stupid. You don't know that? And people that are cut, are not cut, they also insult other people who are cut. They're like, you too, you're cut that. That's why you're this. And the other one is like, you're this because you're not cut. The other one is like, you're this, that's why because you're cut. Imagine a culture who can insult people for being cut and not being cut. Insult people for child marriage. Telling you that's why it's good that's why it's good your vagina was broken when you're a baby. Ha ha ha. That's what they do to us all the time. Like nothing, drinking attire, joking and laughing. Imagine a sick culture like that. So if you were Gambian, if you were African, they would think that you would say that, even though you might not say it, but they would think you would say that in the future, when you save us, you're going to sit down like this with your attire and telling us that I'm the one who saved you guys. We the AAs. We the AAs, Black Americans, are the one that rescued you guys 5 years ago when we moved back here. We take over the country and build it. So how dare you guys talking to us like this? You see? So they're going to try to prevent that now. And they're also going to feel like you're winning when you build the country and it's not them. Although I don't think you can build any country. Back to where I was, these African presidents are so useless and idiotic that you cannot build any of their land. You know why? Not because they're not building it and you don't have money, no. It's because they will not allow you to build it. When you try to do any business, so you can have money, so you can build something, they will tax you to death. If you know the amount of money African governments are taxing people with their businesses, even those people that are selling onion and pepper on the floor, on their blanket in Africa, those women selling cassava on the floor, if you know the amount of duty they pay every day, they have to pay duty tax. Adi's gone. If you know the amount of duty tax those women are paying, and the government will never in his own generation even build a market for them, leaving them with the rotten market like a hopeless ghetto, and they're selling onions there next to the ghetto, and they're coming to tax them next to the ghetto. Every single day the duty men will come and tax these women and collect a lot of money every single day. If you know the amount of millions of dollars the government is taking from those women that are selling onion on the floor in Africa, in the market. From those ones selling onion in the floor, to the ones with the table, to the ones with the canteen. The ones with the canteen, if you know how much tax they pay in every year. My brother have a shop in the market. I know what I'm talking about. I used to have a table too, selling, and they used to tax us. I know what I'm talking about. People with big businesses in Africa, if you know how much they tax them, you don't know why I said African government is the problem. So how the hell you gonna develop Africa when they're gonna tax you to death? And now you have to have money left to pay your staff, to build all the roads, to build the hospitals, bring equipment to the hospitals, bring all the things we need, build and bring job and do whatever. How are you going to do it with your business? What kind of business is that? You must be Bill Gates, Donald Trump. You must be Donald Trump bringing all your Donald Trump building into Gambia or what? Then why can't we try to talk to these millionaire Black Americans to come then? People like Snoop Dogg, Mary Gay Balain, Beyonce, JC, 50 cents, all these job average rappers, millionaires, or whoever the hell you know, Obama, tell them to come. Because for them, they don't need to open a business to build a country. Like Amijo, for example, who is trying to sell some fish so they can exchange from selling fish to selling potato, and then they sell avocado, and then they sell pineapple, and then they sell some Nokia, and then they sell iPhone, and then they build the road. They don't have to do that. They already just bring their millions and just like, build the road for free. Maybe something like that, you can build the road. But even that, the government might question you, where you get the money from? Why you think you can build all this road? That's the government. The government has to do that. You're not allowed to do that. Yes! Now I remember. The government will not allow you to build the roads. You know, in Tangier, that's where I live. The Tangier, the main road is so bad and so bad and so bad. When it's raining season, the cars cannot get inside the Tangier. They have to stop far away and people have to like walk to go to my house in Tangier when it's raining season. When the rain is tiny big, the car have to stop you over 2 miles. You have to walk to my house. Do you know how many rich people bring money together to build that Tangier road? All this year since Jawara time. Anytime they bring money to build a Tangier road, they will say that when it's come to starting the job, they will say the government said that they have to do it. You're not allowed to do it. And they won't do it. And some people say that the Alcalo of Tangier, he's the main person who doesn't want the road to be built because his house is inside the road. If they have to build the road, they have to almost have his house. You know how Africa, they don't have land planning. They just give you the land anyhow. You just build anyhow. So when there's a road, there's no road because the road is like, the land is like this inside the road and then curve. So I hear a lot of people say that he doesn't want that road built. So if he hear this video or one of his children hear this video, find a barrack, tell your father to allow that road to be built. Even if they have his house and break it, people need that road built. He have so many other land. What is this greediness? So people say that he doesn't want that road built. When you know Tangier, you know that the Alcalo house is next to the main mosque. His house is like this in the main road. It's like this is the road, and then his house is like this, push the road, and going. So don't even bother. Hey, you don't know Africa. I'm not saying don't bother, like don't even bother building Africa or whatever, but building Africa is not making a tired. If you know what is building Africa, they're not going to allow you. They will not allow you at all. It's like a course is in Syria. They only think of their little tiny interest. Don't you know that the African government that is corrupt? Even if the president don't want the African government to be corrupt, all of these African governments, even if the president don't want the government to be corrupt, the government must be corrupt. Because the ministers, they like it, they enjoy it. That's how they have their money. All the little people from everywhere. That's how they survive. They will not stop the corruption. They can stop it in one day if they want. They can stop the corruption in one day. You think they don't know how to make system like the European system? Hey, Africans are very clever. And now in this world with internet and everything, they can hire anybody to help them develop good system if they want to. They don't want to. That's why they're doing this. They want to keep all the money in their pocket and keep the corrupt money coming. You think they're crazy? They're not crazy. They want it. It's very sad. But me, sometimes I just laugh when I'm talking about my culture. What can I do? Because if you don't laugh, you're going to cry to death because nothing is happening. They're not going to do nothing. Hi, thank you. The Gambia march forward, sending child marriage in the country was Tuesday given a first. Now that the evil marriage. Yeah. They're going to declare anything that doesn't favor them. You don't even know Africa. So when you say you're going to come and build Africa, and you really cannot build Africa, you're just going to make trouble with the Africans. And the Africans also going to say that I'm going to heal you. Come, let me heal you, and you build Africa, or you heal me, and I heal you. And we couldn't really heal each other also. You know why? Because like I said in the beginning, a lot of you don't believe in God. And a lot of Africans believe in Allah or Jesus Christ or whatever. So we're gonna argue about that first. This Allah and Jesus Christ thing is gonna be the first argument that we cannot get on with. And then you tell us to stay in our lane. And also a lot of you believe in this known white person thing. And a lot of us Africans don't believe in this. So we're gonna be arguing with that all day. So how are we gonna build each other? Come on, build each other, come. Why can't we just have peace and just get on with whatever we are doing and just be normal friends, family, whatever, and take away this I'm saving you, you're saving me thing. I think that's the only way to make it worse. So to make it work. But if you think that you can keep on saying that I'm saving you, you're saving me, then you can go ahead. But I don't think no one can save no one. Hi, Betty. But I think we can save each other, but we cannot save each other. It's a long story, you know what I mean? So, African people, Gabonese, used to laugh at me when I try to pronounce the name of a supermarket called Mbolo. The more I try the more they laugh. Oh yes, they laugh. Does it mean that they're laughing at you because you're white and because they're racist and stuff? No, it's just porridge is more nutritious than avocado. I love avocado and I love porridge too. I have porridge for dinner sometimes. I'm crazy. And I'm so easy. Sometimes I'm just, when the children having their bad food for dinner, I just have porridge or whatever. What was I'm going to say? Yeah, Africans laugh at everything too. And you guys don't understand that sometimes you get angry. We just laugh at everything. It doesn't mean nothing. Sometimes it's bullying, to be honest, but because like in Africa, people laugh at the children so much sometimes, even when they're crying. Depend what house it is and who it is and what situation it is. But it's not every African person that can do that, by the way, just so you know. But yeah, some African people will laugh at the children for doing some silly children stuff or something, and the children sometimes get hurt until they're crying, and then they're even laughing more. Like, what you crying for? We just joking. And sometimes they're even adults, and it's just insane. I don't like this at all. Whenever I go to Gambia, when I see that happening, I'm like, do you know, whenever I go to Gambia, I'm just like condemning until I come back. So we're going to condemn the culture and try to save them. But there's a way you're doing it. But if you're telling them, I'm saving you there, I'm saving you there, look at me, I'm saving you there. Ooh, then you cannot save them. Amije, some people have written their own blog book about child marriage. Maybe Gambians will start when one speak out. Others will. Yeah, this child marriage is a nightmare and it's been happening for a long time. The Gambians, they know. The African countries, they know it's not good. They're just not bothered because the men like it. The men can stop it, but they don't want to stop it because they like it. So we, the women, have to fight harder for them to stop it because they enjoy it. So how are they going to stop it? The African government are nightmare. I don't want to be president, but since on any country. My reading is not good. This bill places Gambia on the which Gambia to get funds from the West. Yeah, they're always getting funds from the West and they never even use it on people. Hi, good afternoon. It's afternoon here. Hi, you in the UK too. Hi, Mariama Sadie. Hi, Ami Job. Hi. You are covered. You are correct. Sorry. Can't see this properly. It's far away from me. God makes all the difference in how a person. God can make all the difference in a good way and in a bad way. Because, wait, I'm gonna even talk about God soon. Let me finish this. I don't understand why Gambians can't be happy. AA coming back. Somebody else jumping over right. They only want good thanks for Gambia. Out of 45, 54 countries, they choose Gambia. We need to this. I don't know. We need the diaspora to help for community. Someone jumping off barrack. Ah, Gambia, our homeland. Who tell you that the Gambians are not happy? Ah, yeah, some Gambians are not happy with it. They're going crazy. Last thing, I'm trying to tell people why some Gambians are not happy with it and how we can fix this problem. It's funny how we all trying to fix this problem anyway, but everyone is just talking in their own mind. I know that people choosing Gambia because they feel like Gambia is very small, it's easier to fix. Hey! You don't know how hard it is to fix Gambia. Don't see Gambia the way it's small. Gambia is small, but it's pepper. It's very corrupt. And they have so many evil people and so many juju stuff. You know this juju marabu stuff. I don't believe in these things, but a lot of people take people to juju and stuff to try to ruin their life and try to make them not have what they want or whatever, you know. Oh my God. I don't believe all this juju thing is working anyway, because if it was working, I believe no one is nobody. But some people believe in it and they're really scared of it. But oh my God. And Africa, like I said, you guys can fix Africa, and everything. But you can only fix Africa if you're not gonna keep saying, "I'm coming to fix Africa," and we also saying, "Yeah, come, we're gonna, what's the word? We're gonna heal you. Come, we're gonna heal you, and you fix us, and I heal you." That's not gonna work. I said that earlier on, because when you come, then you're gonna expect us to be superhuman to heal you. We cannot heal no one. Don't see the smile like Art was saying. There's a lot of evilness underneath the smile for a lot of us. Not all, so don't worry, calm down. A lot of the time they're gonna want something from you. Even if you are Gambian and you go back home, this will happen to you. I keep repeating. It's not just, and even if you're Gambian and you live there, but you have money, or they expect that you have money, they'll smile while they're trying to get your stuff or whatever, Not all though. So for example, when you're coming and thinking people are going to heal you, but people are doing this to you, are you not going to be like, you're supposed to heal me, why are you so wicked, why are you doing this? You see? And that's just one problem. The other problem is you're going to say one thing and they will say, this American woman don't know herself. Who does she think she is? Why? Just because you're American now, you're going to talk to us anyhow. And then what are you going to think? Just because you're American, you're going to think that they don't like you. And even if it's me, they will do that. Even if it's me, when I go to Gambia now and I start talking about child marriage anyhow, they will tell me, who do you think you are? Just because you went to UK or just because you have some knowledge about child marriage, you don't know yourself, you useless thing, ranchang thing, they use all kind of words to insult you. Child marriage or not. But because you're not Gambian, you would think that they're saying that because you're not Gambian. And they will say that to the Gambians too. So this is why I said we have to take away this I'm going to save you thing. You save me, I save you. Let's just take that away. And then you just go back, like you go back home. Like if I was going back home today, I'm not gonna tell my mom, I'm coming to save you guys from child marriage. Mom, I'm ready. Let me tie my waist. I'm ready. I'm not gonna say that. I'll just pack my suitcase and go and start working on what to do, Even when I go to my mom village, I'm gonna tell them, I come to visit you guys today. I'm coming to visit you guys, and we're gonna talk about my project. I'm not gonna tell her, Auntie, I'm coming to the village to save you guys. I need you guys to save me, but I'm coming to save you too. This child marriage thing, I'm coming to save you. I'm not gonna say that to my auntie. Just doesn't matter how I'm gonna say this. That's just me being ridiculous, screaming. But even if I was saying like, Auntie, I really just wanna come and save you guys. I know you need to save me too, but I'm coming to save you guys. This child marriage is not good. So you feel offended straight away just because I'm using save. But I can say, Auntie, I'm coming to the village to visit you guys. And when I come, I have my project that I want us to talk about. It's about bringing up children, how to help your children to grow up good, how to have good children. Kara it like this. Africa is all about karaing the word. What's the English word? This is what you guys don't know. Africa is not America. You just go like Donald Trump. Bam, bam. No. Even me, don't see me talking like that in my video. When I'm dealing with the Africans in Africa, I know exactly how to talk, depend what I'm talking about. You don't just go bam, bam. No, they're going to think you're rude and you're trying to tell them you're better. So they would do it. Even if they listen to you because you're going to give them money or whatever, they will just take your money and after they will say, look at this thing. She thinks it's better than everybody. She thinks it's this. She's so arrogant and rude. Do you not see the way she was talking? Do you hear what she was saying? That she's coming to save us. Save us. Yes, that's what she said. She's coming to save us. Save us from what? Rude. Look at this person. Who can she save? She can't even save herself. They'll say that to me too, if that was me. Even if you're talking about child marriage, not to mention other things. To save a whole community is not a joke. You're saving them from their mentality and da-da-da. You cannot just go telling it like it's nothing. No. But we all know that when us are brought here, when we all go back, or half of us go back, even not to mention the AAs, just us Africans, if we half of us go back with the good knowledge we have from here, we also have bad knowledge from here. Here have good and bad too. But if we pick all the good, go and add it to the good that we have in Africa, we can get rid of the bad in Africa slowly, without telling them it. I'm coming to get rid of the bad. When you do that slowly, gradually, it's going to take years. But it's going to gradually change and start reforming to this new mentality and this new way of life. You see? And we can all have peace. So I'm going to end this video soon. This is just what I wanted to say today, people. I just was listening to one of the lady who was doing the video. I don't want to mention her name before she, me, because I mention people's name in my videos. I don't want her to think that I'm calling her name and stuff in my video. But one of the AA lady, she did a video about this and people were calling, having discussion about it. And I'm listening to it. The video is not finished. It's like 3 hours and so. But I was like, oh my God, I just like feel sorry for people so much. For the one African guy that called there especially. I've not finished listening to him because he's still hold on the call and other people talking. But I'll see if he's going to talk again. But he was a bit hot trying to explain to the woman that you cannot say you're coming to save us. And the woman was also a bit like, but the woman, she's so patient and nice, I respect her. So no matter what, she was still like holding on the guy and not put the phone down. And she ended up talking to the guy and trying to explain what she meant by we're saving us, you and you're saving us. She tried to explain to that, but some people calling with different opinions. Some saying, yeah, we're coming to save you, either you like it or no. And others saying, no, don't say this. I was like, oh my God. So I just commented there, I'm going to come and do topic about this. And I wanted to do this topic about this guy. So don't worry about this saving thing. We can all save each other, but without telling each other we're coming to save each other. Yes. AA is Black Americans. What is AA? Yeah, AA is Black. They're calling it AA, the Black Americans. I learned it from them, AAs. Because Gambia and UK are not the same. Exactly. We have totally different mind. It's gonna happen gradually. When you guys continue coming home and we continue going back home, Africa will slowly reform because we're gonna keep bringing our mentality there, especially the good part of our mentality, and pick up the good part of Africa and mix the two. Me, I'm all about that. But if we just gonna do it like in an attacking way or in an argument, it's no point saying it. Because when you say it, you're gonna start putting that in people's mentality, and this group is not gonna like it, that other group not gonna like this, and then this other group not gonna like that, agreeing for me to save you, and this other group is like, I'm not gonna agree for you to save me. And you see, instead we just leave the whole saving thing alone. We just lie on the floor right now and stand on it, and then start working, joking, and doing things for each other, learning each other. Once we do all the work, then we can sit down on it and see it and know it. You see? But if we start telling it now, we're not even done nothing yet. We're telling it, yeah, come on, agree. And they don't, no, I'm not going to agree. No, why? Nah. What's the point? Me don't see me talk a lot. My talk a lot, whenever I talk about something, it's hard for you to know that because my English are not good, and sometimes I just can't talk correctly English or not. And I talk so fast, and like my mouth is like can't bring the word out properly. I don't know why. But if you hear me properly, doesn't matter what I'm talking about. If you hear me properly, you will know that, so this is what she means. I don't waste energy on things that is not going to work. Don't see me like this. When we waste energy now on, we're coming to save you, you're coming to save me, we're just going to create a lot of hate and we're not going to save nobody. But when we just talk about other things that is more important and just about that, then we can save each other perfectly. Understand? This is what I wanted to say. So I'm going to end this video, guys. See you guys again when I see you. My attire is about to finish. I'm gonna finish this attire and I'm gonna go to the kitchen and I'm gonna start cooking dinner. I want to make grilled chicken for dinner. Yeah, that's what AA mean. My face is looking so... It's because I did not have good sleep last night. I was still feeling emotional about this. Each time I talk to this child in my mom's house, in my house in Gambia, I'm just feeling so emotional. And this child is not well, so pray for her, people. This child marriage victims is not well. So it's very depressing. My culture is very depressing. You think you want to save my culture? What about me, who my culture hurt millions of times? And I'm looking at it happening now still. I wish I could just strangle the culture and just fix it. But you can't. The culture is very sensitive and very difficult to deal with if you don't know how to go about it. They're not going to agree. Don't even bother. And they're going to fight you if you try to choke them. So, and once they start looking at you as enemy, that's you done. The next 100 years, they're not going to forget. And your children and their children cannot get on, and their own children cannot get on. What's the point? So instead of doing all that, you just leave it and just know how to play your card. We can just do like culture lessons. Culture lessons are good. Me, I'm going to do another video soon. Even this one is a culture lesson anyway. Whenever we talk about us, it's a culture lesson. But for example, you guys, the AA people, you guys that do videos, you can talk about, like the AA culture. I don't know, like, is there anything that we have to learn just so we can know each other more? Talk about how to talk to you guys, like how the language you guys use to communicate, this kind of thing. As I'm talking to you guys, I already been talking to you guys the whole time on the language you have to use on us if you want to get to work with us. So now you need to explain to us too. We can do those kind of videos like we learn about each other. But if we want to do videos about I'm saving you, you're saving me, these videos are not gonna bring peace. I know you do it for peace, but people are not gonna take it for peace. This is the reality because the African people, there's a way they think. Hey, if you are not African, it's very hard to know how we think. Even if you live in Gambia, you can live there for years and you still don't know how we think. If you move to Africa, doesn't mean you're gonna know how we think. No. You can live there for years and you're still not gonna know how we think 100%. So it's only maybe your children or their children who is born there and mixed with us. But even if they're born there and they don't mix with us properly, they still will not know. You have to mix with us. Some of you move to Gambia, but you're not mixing with us, so you're not gonna know how we think. You're not gonna know nothing about us still because you're not mixing with us enough. Just to mix with us in a business purpose, that doesn't mean that you're gonna know us just for business. No, you have to mix with us business or not. Have close friend in us and just. But even that, you can never really know our mind. It's difficult. African mind is difficult to know if you are not African, to be honest. If you're not born and raised in the culture. That's the reality. It's not whatever you think it is. African mind is not whatever you think it is. African mind is very loving and caring, but African mind can be very, jealous and bully and sensitive in a way, they can keep one thing for years, never forget it, and they can keep little things to insult you with forever. And you talk little thing and people will just get so offended sometime. But there's other things you say and people will not be offended at all. You'll be like, what? How they're not even offended? For example, you can tell me, I mean, you're fat, and I'll not be offended at all. I'll laugh. I'll be like, yeah, I know. I should go running, but can't be bothered. And I love food, so who cares? This kind of thing, and just laugh about it. But you say that maybe, well, I'm too easygoing, to be honest. It's not all Africans that are like me. So don't go telling Africans you're fat. Some might be offended. But for example, I don't know why I use that. I'm crazy. But certain things you say to us and we just don't get angry. I don't know how to say it, but yeah, it's just, so the culture is amazing. It has so many good things, we can be there for each other and care for people that we don't even know and just but at the same time, we can against you. When we against you, you will think this is not the nice caring people. So you don't want to make Africans against you, because when they start against you, they're against you forever. So it's gonna be very hard for them all, for us all to take you back. So you don't want all this, We just have to know how to walk around it, We are very loving and caring, and Gambians, we are very easy, even though we have this evil side that I explained, this child marriage thing and these other things that we have. But we still have really nice and caring, loving side. A lot of Gambians are easygoing and they move on. But many Gambians don't move on. But some do move on. So when you wrong them and you say sorry, they move on. But yeah, when you're dealing with Africans and you're from abroad, even if you're from the country, but now you live abroad, you have to be very careful. Because anything you say, they will say it's because you're abroad. You're trying to talk to them like this just because you're abroad, trying to tell them I'm better. Anything you say, they're not going to like it. But when you're giving them money, they'll take it. They do that to us too all the time. So don't worry. They'll call you, I need money. The chicken is pregnant. The cow gives birth. The horse has malaria. Your uncle died. Your auntie getting married. Your brother getting married. Your sister give birth. We need money for this. We need money for that. We have to dig a new toilet. The toilet is disgusting. We need a new one. You sending. But the moment you say, why are you guys doing this? They're like, how dare you talking to us like that? just because you're in UK. That's painful, yeah. You be like, but you like it that I'm in UK sending you money this whole time, my UK money. And now I'm not allowed to talk. That's what they do to us, so don't worry. They do that to us all the time. You feel so angry, you're crying. And sometimes because the person is your mother or your father, or your older sister, so you're trying to respect them. But you're like, but you still force yourself, to like, yeah, you're right. I shouldn't say that. I'm sorry. It's not because I'm in UK. And you're like, God. But yeah, some people don't care. They just talk to people anyhow just because they're in the UK, to be honest. They're like, who cares? Yeah. Arguing with their family members and their mom and stuff. But I never do that to my mom. Whenever something happens and I'm really angry, when I try to talk to her, I try to talk calmly. When I know that she's angry, I just leave it. I just say, sorry, mom. She knows this. She will tell you it. I have to do more video with her, by the way. I want her to get used to the camera and we do more videos. We still have to talk more about the child marriage thing, like how old I was when I got married and how many times I got married. I know she doesn't like to talk about this, but we have to. And just for her to tell you guys who I am. Some of you need to know who I am because you're like, who is this woman? I'm just like this. I don't even know who I am, to be honest, but anyway. So yeah, people, I'm gonna go. I have to go and make the dinner. I'm hungry. But yeah, we can do wonder in Africa, and we're gonna do wonder. We just have to know how to do the beginning. African, the beginning is everything. African, the beginning of thing is everything. Even when someone have a wife and the wife move to the husband house, the wife, if they're not nice in the beginning, the family will hate her forever, even if she change. They will be like, 10 years ago when she first came here, this is what she did. This is what she said. 10 years ago, I know this woman, she's like this. I know it that she's not changed. I know she was pretending she changed this whole time. I know she was never going to change. 10 years ago, she did this, did that. Really? This is that what she did? Yes, that's what she did 20 years ago when she first came here. You think this woman is good? If one mistake she did when she's new, you don't know Africans. So, yeah, every good thing has bad nightmare stuff. Don't see us like this, so cute, our nice body. Not me, well, I'm not bad, but I'm not considered African beauty because of my potato body here. But I love it. I'm too lazy to run now, people, and I'm not well enough. Can't be bothered, but hopefully I'll go running soon. I should do the long walks. I'm lazy, that's why I'm not doing the long walk. People, I promise I'm gonna do the long walk soon. I promise. I might go. No, I'm not going today. I'm gonna cook. Can't be bothered. I'm gonna cook chicken and eat. Tomorrow, inshallah. Promise, people, I'm gonna record it. If I don't record it, just comment and tell me, Amy, where's the video? I'm gonna record my walking video and post it. I've not been walking again, people. Nightmare. Look at my dress. This is double X, people. Look at the arms. I have these fat arms. Potato soft arms. I love it though. I'm too lazy to lose weight. I can lose weight but can't be bothered. Not now. Maybe a little bit. I don't want to promise you guys that I'll lose weight, okay? I'm too lazy and I love food and everything and I'm not ready for the energy now, but hopefully in the future. Anyway, people, if you don't know how to deal with Africans, you're going to stress every day. And it's so easy to know how to deal with us. We're not as difficult as you guys think that. I know you guys are sitting in America watching and be like, who are these people? What kind of people is this? Nah, can't be bothered going back there. You know what I'm saying? Nah, look at this. Not gonna deal with all that set. I cannot separate the two sets. Set as a set and set as a nonsense set. Sorry, I don't know which one I'm saying. Nah, can't be dealing with this set in Africa. Do you hear all these things that are going on there? Child marriage, pedophile thing. Nah, I'm not going there. People, listen. You can still come to Africa. Child marriage is not going to happen to you. Even me, my two little sisters, they're not child married. They both married to people that they love. Although one of them married so young, she was 17, I wasn't happy at all. I was like, why are you dropping out of school, getting married at 17 when you have opportunity to go to school? But it was somebody she loved, and even said that she must marry to this boy by force. So at least that's not child marriage. She's still married to the guy. They have 2 children. Child marriage is not happening. It's not going to happen to your children. It's happening still, but it's not going to happen to your children. It's not like the people are too pedophilia, what's the English word? That they're just going to rape your children on the street and going crazy. No. Even in Europe, some children get raped. It happens here more because here people lock their door with the children. You're in the children in the house all the time. They don't go out and play like in Africa. So you can see them. So if you're evil, it's easy for you to start looking at them like, and going like a sick monkey, and stuff. Subhanallah. So don't worry about it. It's like Europe here. It's just that in Africa, they're marrying these children instead, which is even worse anyway. But in America and Europe, everywhere, pedophilia is the same. So don't worry. You can move if you want. Don't be scared about that, like my story and stuff. No. It's not going to happen to your children. Just go. You'll be fine. Just know how to think about things when you go. Know what to say, know what to do. Learn the language. It's going to save your life. You can go to my website, our website, Calls from Africa. We do language lessons every Monday, live stream, Zoom call. Imagine me teaching you your language. Wallop or Mandinka. Yes, it's so fun, people. Wait, my students, they will come and tell you how fun it is. When I give you 2 class, you already start speaking. You know me. You know how I like explaining things to make sure you get what I'm saying, right? So, come and learn. Don't worry, when I'm teaching you, I'm not doing it like this. Going from one story and then jump to the next one. No. I concentrate, make sure you know the word. Come there and learn. Support the organization when you are learning. As you can see, we have our own forced child marriage victim, my part of the organization. So I already have work waiting for me. This is just the beginning. You guys will see. We're going to rescue a lot of people. These things are still going. Senegal is worse. Guinea, where that little girl is from, is worse. I want to involve with all of those because I can speak Fula. And also my great-grandfathers are from, and mothers. And my mother's side, they're all from Senegal. I go to Senegal whenever I go to Gambia most of the time. So I have relatives there too. So I'm going to be working in all of these countries in the future, inshallah. Gambia is just the beginning. So we really can fix Africa. Us that live here and going back, or you guys coming for the first time, we can fix Africa. But if we tell them we're coming to fix you, we will never fix them. That's how we are. It's like our brain had chronic malaria. Chronic malaria, mosquitoes. They build all their houses in our brain, sleeping there. It's like, what's happening? The moment you tell us we're coming to fix you, we'll be like, how dare you telling me you're coming to fix me? And this doesn't matter if you're Chinese, Indian, white, blue, green. We will say it to anybody. So don't think because you're white, you're black, we not agree. No. If you're Chinese, we will say the same. White, Indian, whatever. If you tell us I'm coming to fix you, we will scream at you. Even though you're coming to fix us, hello, we are dying. We're not drowning. Whatever drowning is, we are dying. Worse than drowning. Sometimes when I'm angry, I can't speak English anymore. Talking about my culture makes me angry. You're coming to fix us. I know it. We can heal you too, We have this bubbly side, drink attire, joke, dance, laugh, eat some rice. Rice and meat. Ori at kati. Ori at kati is like, it's like you saying, like Ami Job said. That's Ori. Ori is, you say Ori Ami Job or Ori Hadi or Ori da da da. Ori is like Ami Job said, and then, or like Art Kati said. That's what I mean, Ori Art Kati. You know how Art Kati said, rice and meat. So you're gonna eat rice and meat. You're not gonna eat too much rice and meat in Gambia, to be honest, unless you have rich family. Some people in Gambia eat rice once a year. Sorry, meat once a year or twice a year if they're lucky. When it's eat, some people even eat. They don't have money to buy meat. They have to buy chicken for eat. If you know how many children grow up in Gambia and they hardly will have a piece of meat to eat, it's like a diamond to them. Especially when you go to the poor families. So we really need help. That's true. We are drowning. We're drowning in the sea, drowning under the mango tree, drowning everywhere. What's the English word? But if you tell us you're drowning, we are arguing all day. Well, I love our culture in the most beautiful culture. Throughout whole worldwide. I'm not saying I hate my culture, but I hate so many things about my culture. And do not make me start listing all the things I hate about my culture. By the way, can you tell me all the things you love about the culture? Start typing now. I want to go and cook my chicken, but you're gonna make me talk all night here now. Now that you started this. Don't make me find a break on my culture this evening. I'm at war with my culture these days with this child marriage thing. Because of this new victim that I had. Remind me all the things that I've been through. Why don't... Can't smile because my lips are getting dry again. Lester, why don't you list all the things that you like about your culture? While I am gonna start now telling you all the things that I hate about the culture. You want to start this war this Friday? You want to have this internet war with me? Start typing, whoever you are, right now. I start listing what I don't like. Really? Me, I don't like. You don't have nothing to tell me that you like. That's why you're saying that. Okay, I'm going to start telling you all the things that I don't like about my culture. Number one thing that I don't like about my culture, which is your culture, I am so you're from Gambia or Senegal or whatever. Lamine, your name is Gambia or Senegal name. Child marriage and FGM and arranged marriage. These three are different. I don't like none of it. This is just women child abuse. Or just women abuse in general. Because some women, they arrange marriage them even when they're not children. So, child marriage, arranged marriage, FGM. These are the three things that, number one, that I'm going to talk about first. The other thing that I'm going to talk about is the fact that our culture has religion, but it's like it doesn't have religion. Because the religion is all about just jumping and praying. So you can go to heaven. Because it says that when you pray your regular prayer, when you die, you could go to heaven because of your praying regularly. But then they abuse everything else. For example, Allah tell you don't be wicked to one another. A lot of us are wicked to one another. Allah tell you, love your enemy. A lot of us cannot even love our family members, not to mention enemy. And also, Allah tell you when you have a wife, you have to treat them equally. 99%, well, let's say 80% of us don't treat the wife equally. Allah tell you when you have children, treat them equally. 80% of us don't treat the children equally. Allah tell you have to love yourself. 90% of us don't love ourselves. That's why we don't even look like ourselves, especially the women. 90% bleaching, African women all over the world. Allah tell you, even though they have religion, I'm talking about even the ones with religion, not to mention the ones without the religion. All the ones with religion, like Ami Job jumping up, but oh my God, don't make me laugh, brother. And then the other things that I don't like also is that we raise these children with wickedness by beating them. Too much beating, hard beating. Even when the children pee the bed, 3-year-old, 2-year-old, when they pee the bed, you're beating them like a... If you see how some African women beat their children and how some African men beat their children, this year alone, I've done a couple of current affairs that people beat their children until they die in Senegal. The last one I did, the guy is a police officer or army officer, something like this. I hear the update saying that he's going to go to jail. He killed a 6-year-old. He beat her to death. Her head was breaking into pieces. That's how they say it in the news. Saying that the 6-year-old went out playing without asking him permission. That's good culture. The amount of beating they beat us until we have no emotion anymore. Until our heart is concrete with wickedness and sadness. You like that? You love it? You not experience that? Beating is not culture. Ooh, now he's gonna say all the bad things are not the culture. So what is culture? Is culture not the things that the people are doing? This beating that your great grandmother, I am so experienced. All the way, and my great grandmother, all the way experienced. You said it's not the culture just because you don't like it. Okay, what else is not the culture? Anyway, let me continue listing the things I don't like. So the other thing that I don't like is that our men, a lot of them, when they marry you, all their money is for girlfriends or buying houses, but not for you and the children. Like Allah said, even though they claim to be Muslim, Allah tell them when you have a wife, your wife's supposed to be your bank account. You're not allowed to have a wife and have a bank account. You're not good Muslim. Your wife's supposed to keep your money for you. How many of them doing that? You ever seen a Muslim man that, especially Gambia and Senegal, you ever seen a man that the wife keeping their money for them? Not many. I've never seen one. If you see one, let me know. Allah said, when you sleep with your woman in the bed, doing the thing, Allah said, you have to make the woman so happy that she have to come first. This is Friday, don't make me talk. She have to come before you come. Is that not how Allah said? Do you even ever hear any of these Allah people, Allah men, Allah people that are talking about Allah? Do you ever hear them say this that I just said? Me, I never hear it. If you ever hear it, let me know. Especially from Gambia and Senegal people that are talking about Allah. Did you hear them tell it like this to the men? Did they not always just tell the women to shut up and listen to their husband so they can die and go to heaven? Did they tell the men that Allah said you have to make your woman come in bed before you come? Because you have to look after her, make her happy. And they're not doing that. 90% of the women in Gambia and Senegal, they never know what is come. They don't even know how a woman can come. When you tell them, they will laugh. You don't know that? Especially the women in the village. Do you know how many women I tell them that and they're laughing? My cousin in the village. One of them still laugh at me, saying that I lie like mad, saying that women can come and women cannot come. Come is just for man. She's laughing at me until now about that. I swear to God. When I go back to the village, I will make a fana video with her. I don't know if you agree to be in the video. For you to hear it from her. She laugh at me like mad for saying the woman can come. She think I'm mad. She 100% think I'm lying. It's so sad, by the way. But I don't want to maybe try to show her a video of woman coming and stuff. Subhanallah, this is Friday. Don't make me talk. I hope no children watching me. I'm like, oh my God, I was so angry when she didn't believe me. So a lot of our women never even come. The man just jump like a malaria chicken. You want me to go deeper? Now, don't, I know you not want to hear that. You'll be like, that's not important because you're not a woman. Yeah, of course, that's not important. You're not a woman, you're a man. It's only the men coming in our community. The women hardly come. You like that? You like it because you're a man, you're not bothered? Let me see your answer to that. Ha! You better be an adult. Me, if you make me talk here, don't make me start. Yes, I save a lot of men who have control by their wife. What do you mean you save a lot of men who have control by their wife? I mean, I saw a lot of men who been controlled by their wife. You see a lot of men who been controlled by their wife. What do you mean? Ami, can't you please stop telling this FGM topic because it's not your culture? What do you mean? It's not my culture. FGM is when they take the woman to circumcise the woman. It's called FGM. The FGM, the child marriage, all of these things are horribly, really bad. Doesn't mean that I'm not caught. That is not my culture. One of my sisters been through it, even though she's not Mandinka, but she's been through it. It's a long story to why she's been through it, but she's been through it. So people going through it, even if they're not Mandinka. So, and it's many ways how they can go through it. You know if you're from Gambia. But anyway, never mind about this FGM topic. And why do you want me to stop talking about the FGM? When people that go through, when people that are caught always insulting me and everybody else for not being caught. And now you're telling me I should not talk about it. Anyway, I'm not talking about it, but don't worry about it. So if a woman don't come, why are you pregnant? The woman can be pregnant without coming. Are you mad? Where are you from? You just come in the woman and the sperm will go crawl inside the woman and make her baby. What that got to do with coming? Why am I wasting my energy with you? So this is the kind of person I'm talking to. You don't even know how someone get pregnant or you're bullying me now, nyawaling. People, this is how Africans are. This is how Gambians are. You see how this man is bullying me? He's bullying me now. This is called nyawal. We're champion of nyawaling too. Sometimes when you're talking to us about something, we pretend like we don't know what you're talking about. And then we talking like a 1 year old. You think these people are mad. We're not mad, we're just nyawaling you. We know exactly what you're talking about, but we're bullying you. It's a form of bullying. I'm not angry at all. I'm just trying to teach you how our culture is, okay? Let him nyawal me. He cannot get me. I'm a job. Let me continue about the things that I don't like. You are still just not telling me what you like about the culture. You have nothing to say. Instead, you're talking about why are you saying this? Why are you saying that? Why have the woman coming pregnant when she's not coming? You're not going to list your things that you're supposed to be listing what you like. And I will talk about what I don't like. So, hurry up, I have my chicken to cook. So the other things that I don't like about this nightmare culture is the hypocrisy of citing. This is why we cannot develop too. I say this in millions of videos. When you are in our culture and you're not siding with people to do what they want, everybody will hate you. But even when you side with them, they will still hate you. Because, for example, when two people have problem and you side with this one, the other group that is siding with that one will still hate you. So what's the point siding with everyone? And then you cannot make up your mind. Today you side with Binta, tomorrow you side with Fatu, next tomorrow you side with Hadi. So if you're like me, when there's a problem, you don't side with nobody. You're going to have a lot of enemies. Because they're going to call you hypocrite and just cannot understand why you're talking to this person or having nothing to do with them. When you're just like, this person did not do me anything. Hello? Just because you have a problem with them doesn't mean that I don't talk to them. They don't understand that. They don't want to hear it. And they call you hypocrite. We call everybody hypocrite anyway. So I hate that too, the citing thing. I say this to you guys millions of times. The citing thing is the polygamy that did that to us. And the way they do the polygamy wrongly. Ooh, I hate that too. They always marry a second wife and dump the first wife with her children. 90% of the men that have two wives, they abandon the first wife with her children. Cannot sex her correctly, cannot help her, cannot care about her. Sometimes they've never even sleep with her for years. Just going with the new wife. And then they'll say that she's angry, she's jealous that I have first wife, she cannot stop me. Is it not Allah who said us to have first wife? And the same Allah that tell them not to sex anybody when they're not married to them. And they're sexing people left, right, and center. They're not listening to Allah on that part. Because they don't want to listen to Allah on that part. It's hard not to sex everybody like a sex chicken, yeah. That's hard. Who is going to listen to Allah about that? Allah can find a break about that, subhanAllah, and wait there. Now, let me go and sex everybody I like. Allah will forgive me. But when you want to marry somebody and your first wife don't like it, you're like, find a barrage. It's your business. I'm going to do it. Isn't it Allah who said it? Now, people, how hypocrite and mental and sick is this culture? You think you want to fix this culture? I want to fix it worse than you. We just have to bear the pain and about it. You can still scream like I do. Talk about the things you don't like and scream, huh? But don't tell them I'm going to fix them. They're going to kill you. Don't worry trying to tell them you're going to fix it. Just don't say it. I'm still waiting. Lamin, you have my father name and you have my son name. That's why you're lucky. Talk the things that you say you like. You say you're going to say the things you like about the culture. You still have nothing, absolutely effing nothing to say. You're talking like a 1-year-old. So you don't know that a woman don't have to come to get pregnant. I don't think you're that stupid and mad. You have my father name, Lamin is my father name. My older son in Gambia is Lamin too. That is why you're not blocked. If not, your entire generation is blocked because I'm angry now. You know why I'm angry? The fact that you still don't have nothing to say. Talk, you have 1 minute, I'm going. Tell me what you like about the culture. I still have millions of things to tell you that I don't like. This is just the beginning of the things I don't like about the culture. What do you mean read my last comment? You saying to avoid what? Communication and adultery. What do you mean? All you saying are to avoid communication and adultery. What do you mean communication and adultery? Anyway, I don't know what you mean. You have nothing to say about the things that you like about the culture. So why are you talking about what I said? You're supposed to be saying what you have to say that you like about the culture. You have 2 seconds. I'm Guyan. I have to go and cook my chicken. I don't like eating late because, eating late will just make me fatter and I'm not exercising. Can't be bothered. You have things you like about this culture. Talk. Me, it's not I hate this culture. I hate so many things about it, but I don't totally hate it. If I do, I'll not be here talking to try to fix it, wasting my energy for 4 years trying to fix it. I'll just talk about other things. I could talk about other things and get more followers. Because this thing I'm talking about is very hard. Nobody wants to hear it. And it sometimes brings me back the pain. So I love it. That's why I'm still screaming that. But it's just we have to be honest to ourselves. Don't you think so? This hypocrite kind of a love won't help us. What do you mean read my last comment? All you are saying to avoid fornication and adultery. What the hell you mean? You have nothing to say, mate. I said you have to write the things you like about the culture. That was the agreement. You see, this is what our people do too. They'll agree with you for something. I hate this too about our culture. How about we talk about what you're doing now? They'll agree with you for something and then they're not going to do it. See this man, how he agree with me that I should tell him what I don't like about the culture, and he will tell me what he like. After I tell him all these things that I don't like, what he's doing now? Caricaturing me, nyawling me, bullying me. You are seeing this, you're seeing that. What about this? Instead of just him listing the things he like. Anyway, people, I have to go. Have a good evening. I have to go and make my dinner. I'll see you guys again soon. Yeah, this video was just about us learning that we can still go and fix Africa and Africa can fix us, but we're not gonna tell each other that we are gonna be fixing each other or whatever. It's gonna bring us complication. And neither way, if Africa agree that they're gonna fix us, that if we agree that we're gonna fix you guys, it's a problem. And if you guys agree that you're gonna fix us, it's a problem. And I already explained why it's a problem. So if you don't understand that part, then you have to go back and listen to it after I end this video. But yeah, have a good evening. I have to go and cook my dinner. Bye. You take care. This guy just don't have nothing to write. Completely nothing. But anyway, thank you for watching. See you guys again soon. Bye.